Hi guys, how's it going? Hopefully the stream won't be as quiet as yesterday, but we'll see. We'll see. And yeah. Get the old controller here. So off today, back to work tomorrow, so the next stream won't be until Sunday because that's when I'm next off. After this one, of course. But yeah, I remember last time I played this game, I didn't know. I was just well, truth be told, I actually played a bit after the stream offline. So you missed like the dialogue. Well, all you missed was your man. The main man is Abada, is it? Athatos? I think that's how you pronounce his name. He's pretty much the guy who the talking heads are telling you to kill. So he goes, they think I don't know that, but I do know that now. So, because he's remembered, he's got his memory back. So, it turns out it wasn't an explosion that knocked him unconscious. It was an explosion of a what do you call it? A frozen top. It sounds a bit confusing, but just take my word for it. Alright, there's two ways to go here. I don't even know which way to bloody go. I'll go this way. Alright, it's a wee bit loud. Oh no. I don't know. Yeah, I'll do. Right. I don't know how to get past those. Well, unless you do that. Hold on. Huh. I need to try that because. Oh. No, it didn't make a difference. You have to try some stuff because you don't want to. I don't want to be backtracking. I want to have as least amount of backtracking as I can, so I'm just making sure I try everything I can think of. I've only noticed it with this game, but it randomly freezes at times. I assume it's something to do with my PC. I don't know how to get past that bit. If only I knew. I don't know how to phase through. Oh fuck, I did it! Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Oh, whatever, it worked that time. I guess I'll go down here. Where have I been here? I have. I remember that place quite well, in fact. I'm sort of not sure about, because whenever I started my YouTube channel, I loved giving games scores, but I don't know anymore. Because, I don't know. I just kind of, I suppose it is a wee bit outdated giving a game like a score out of 10, isn't it? I don't know. Something I need to think about because I don't really make as many reviews anymore. It's like I've done a few YouTube short reviews, if you can call them reviews, and they're not really. They don't. Of course, they didn't give the games a score in those videos. But of course, the YouTube shorts that I've made, I recommend all those games in the videos, so people know that I like them. I don't know. I mean, I did start rating games out of 5 again, so. Oh fuck no. No! Damn it, I spent too long fighting those stupid creatures when I should have just been... I should have just been running to the end. Ah, go away. He's dead. Come on. Damn it, man. Damn it, I'm stuck. Funny if I could jump just a little bit higher. Oh. Whoops. Guess I don't have a choice. This fucking windmill thing. Whoops, I have an idea. I got me an idea. Hold on, I have an idea. I have another idea. Fuck. Funny if I had a double jump. Oh, that could work. Oh. There we are. Let's see where this way goes. Damn it! I just want to see where this way goes. Might be doing the right thing here, I don't know. Ah! What? That was bullshit. That guy just came out of nowhere. Come on. That's how you do it. I do like games where they force you to use your brain. I do like that. They don't treat me like an idiot. There's not enough modern games that do that. There's too many modern games treat you like an idiot. Which is fine for streaming, I guess, but it's not really, they're not really the type of games that I like to play on my own in my spare time, you know? Games that I like to play on my own are games that have, like, you have to think, you have to use your brain, you know? The mindless stuff is more whenever you're a kid. You like more of that mindless stuff. Try going this way. Fuck's sake. Oh, where'd those fuckers come from? They just went through the wall. They're like, oh, we'll just kill them at the source. No. I don't think so. Shit. How the fuck does that take? How the fuck do they take so much health? Oh, that's ridiculous. Shit. No. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. There's too many enemies. It's ridiculous. Fuck's sake. Oh, damn it! Fuck's sake, this game. This game's getting on my nerves, man. Maybe it was too much playing it yesterday and I'm now playing it today. Maybe I should have put on something else. A bit easier. You know? Oops. Shit. If I can just make my wee creature get to the end. Ugh. No, just let me get past. Alright. There's a trick to it. You have to get to the bottom for the full swing. You have to narrow them down to the bottom of the swing. Damn, I've already lost my half my health. Oops. Damn it! Why are they all crowded around here at once? That's ridiculous. Shit. Shit. Run. Just keep running. That's further than I made it last time. What the fuck? Ah. Right, okay. I think it was too intense playing this game 2 days in a row. This is the type of game it's better played like once every few days, not played like every day, because just to give your mind like a chance to refresh, you know. Shit. Damn it. That oh fuck. My character dies again and gotta try a new tactic. Damn it. There's too much shit in the screen. Like, oh fuck's sake, I was so close. Ah, bugger. Ah, right, I need to... Can't remember. The map's that big, I can't remember everything. I remember a lot of stuff in it, but I don't remember like the important bits, you know. Jesus. Jesus fucking Christ. Good, good, good. Ah, we fucker had to get me at the end, didn't they? Ah, you fucker, go away. No. That's ridiculous. How am I supposed to do that? One more time. That doesn't count. Because I forgot the... You know what, fuck it. Fuck it. Gotta try a new tactic. Need to... Whoops. Oh. That's it, that's it. See, the game doesn't tell you that. You have to figure that out yourself. It's a bloody maze. Oh, hold on. Oh, go ahead. Right, this is where we are. So if I go down there, doesn't appear to be anything. Go there. Go there. I don't know, I'm completely lost, to be honest. I'm completely and utterly lost. It's too much. Didn't they say some bullshit? I remember, well, this wasn't on the stream, but it said some bullshit where he's on the top floor. I think I remember that actually. It says go to the top floor. And he goes, well, that's what I'll be. What is it? I just leave it there.
Look at the BBC weather forecast in case it's going to be ice tomorrow.
No.
Pretty accurate. There we go.
Right.
Oh, there's another pair of trousers at buy for you.
I just leave them there. Thanks.
Legally jammy trousers is some out here.
Right, okay. See you later. Right, I need to remember this. So that is... Perhaps, just in case... I need to retrace my steps here. This game can be very... fuck's sake, I hate these fuckers. How do you get past these fuckers? Oh, fuck. I don't think I could ever get into that pipe. Oh no. Yeah, it doesn't seem like you can get into that one. It'd be good if all these enemies were gone, because I already defeated them all. I don't want to have to bloody fight them again. Go away, stupid. I don't think I'll be able to get into that pipe either. It doesn't matter. Oops. Damn it, that was a bad move. Give me some health. What are those fuckers? Oh, fuck's sake. This game's bullshit. Fuck's sake. I have to know. I have to know. Fuck. Sake, I'm getting really impatient of this game. I need to think. Fuck. Oh, there's that thing like oh, that's cool. I know you do that, it gives you health. Game actually shows you a wee bit of mercy. Fuck. Keep going. Shit, that fucker got me. If I can just get past him. Right, let's see. Up. Oh, that's why I couldn't get up there. Hey, come on, there has to be some sort of secret. Like, why else would you make the creature? Unless you have to get our bloody ability, that's probably it. Oh, that sucks. What did that creature say again? If I go back, is it gonna repeat anything to me? Nope. Damn it. Fuck, this is hard. This is hard, man. Good luck on the playthrough, Dr. Taleb. Thanks, Elfsar. How's it going? I'm just playing this really difficult game myself. Oh fuck. Damn it! There we are. I might be wasting my time going this way, let's see. It's too bad there's no fast travel in this game, that would have been really handy. Fuck. Right. I think I know what to do, but I'm not 100% sure. Okay. Right, I think... I don't know, but I think I'm supposed to go this way. Hold on. I have it. See, it doesn't seem like I can go back that way. That sucks.
Ooh.
There he is. How's it going?
Okay. How are you?
I'm not bad. I just have to adjust the volume here just a wee second. Let's see, headphones. Right. And then just turn the game up a wee bit. Right. Long time no speak, Marky boy.
Yeah, we talked on Christmas Day.
I know. Well, that was a week ago, wasn't it? So. But did you watch the little video that I put up? I tagged you in jail in it.
No, I haven't seen anything.
Alright. Well, it's only like a 26-second long video. That is. In the videos tab. I think was there anything else I sent you before? What about, there was something I sent you a while ago. It was Gel. I did like I wrote your crush and then it was Gel Bean with the singing.
Oh, that.
Did you see that?
Yes, that was very weird indeed.
The voices seem to sit Gel Bean very well, I think. Yeah. Right, just did you actually know that gift of that woman that I posted? Did you actually find her attractive?
No.
So all women aren't beautiful then?
There is beauty on the outside and there is beauty on the inside.
But what if there's a woman who's like really nasty then, and that means not all women are beautiful.
Fair enough.
Yeah, exactly. If you want to meet some nasty women, well, there's also nasty men, but nasty women are just be a postman. You'll meet a few.
Nasty, nasty woman.
Yeah.
She bummy.
Yeah. That was Lee McLaughlin's saying. So it was. He was the pioneer behind that line.
Catchy bummy. Yum yum.
Haven't seen him in ages. Although I know he lives in Ballycastle, but I haven't came across him.
Does he live?
He lives in Ballycastle, yeah.
I thought he moved to London.
No, he lived in England and he came back. He mustn't have been able to find work there, so he's just in Ballycastle. But yeah.
Is this this game where you said I look like the character?
Yes. There was a really funny bit. Unfortunately, I didn't get it on stream because I ended the stream and then I played the game a bit longer. And there's this bit where he's hallucinating. And there's a part whenever he gets to this monster. And he ends up hallucinating in where he's the monster. And the monster is him. And he's like, what does he say? He goes, are you... no, what does he say? I just want to be friends. And he goes, you're a monster, die. And he goes, monster? I'm not a monster. Oh, please forgive me. And then you control the monster and the enemy controls you. And then your character, the monster you're controlling dies and then your character faints. So it's quite funny. It was, it's not as funny of me explaining it, but you'd have to have quite a bit of patience to play this game.
That is something I don't have.
Yeah. You might need to learn it, Mark. You know, it's important to have patience. I know your precious Jelbean wouldn't be able to handle it. She played it for 5 minutes and go, I don't like this game. It's so moody. I don't understand what I'm supposed to do. Right, where's my...
Hello everybody, I love you all.
I know. You take the piss out of her and yet you still have a crush on her?
Oh, I take the piss out of everybody.
I know, but you know how ridiculous she is. And you still have a crush on her? Yeah. I think it's just the voice. It's the voice that attracted you to her, I think. Yeah, it was the American accent. Well, you didn't deny it, so.
So any New Year's resolutions?
Nah. I'm just checking to see if there's any other jobs going about, because my managers are just getting worse and worse. Yeah. I just every time I have like a really heavy amount of mail, it's like, right guys, I'll do my 7 hours, but I can't get this all done. Then they'll just look at it and go, oh no, that's normal, just do it all. It's like, nah, I can't. I've refused to do it. I just work because I'm pretty fast, so I do the job for 7 hours and then I leave a day, and they want me to come in an hour later. So I wonder if they're gonna prep it for me or what their tactic is. But I'll find out tomorrow. Oh well. But yeah, I mean, they're talking about they could say 10,000 raw mail jobs could be lost by August, so I may as well be seeing if there's any other jobs about. You know? So.
You're not working in another post office?
I've been looking, but there hasn't been any openings. There's only the ones closer to me only employ temporary staff. I'm a permanent member, so I don't want to be temporary staff. And if you're temporary, most jobs, if you're temporary, you get treated like rubbish. So you get treated even worse than the permanent staff. I remember there was this job I did, and it was in the hospital, and the people got I think it was like I'm not sure if it was 15 minutes or half an hour break, and the manager said I had to keep working while everyone else was on their break because it wasn't covered in my temporary contract. So it was kind of sucked because when you're treated differently to all the other workers, when you're treated worse, it doesn't feel good. So I only stayed in that job for 2 months. So I wouldn't recommend finding well, unless you couldn't get a permanent job, you know. We'll see. It'll be interesting to see you in the working world, Mark.
How do you think I would cope?
It would take you a while to get used to it, but if you stuck with it, you'd probably be all right. Not my job now, but I mean like a job like working in a shop or something like that. You wouldn't want to do my job. I think like something working in a shop would suit you. Either that, or you had like a clerical job where you're sitting at a computer and you're just, it's like taking phone calls from patients or whatever, that sort of thing. So, but at the end of the day, every job I've done, I've never known what it's like until I've done it, and you always get managers that disagree with me, and I say that it's like, why'd you take the job? It's like, well, you don't know what a job is until you do it, and they go, oh well, actually you do. It's a job description, but the job description is just words. Until you do the job, you don't. And the job descriptions can be very misleading as well. So, I'm a big believer that you don't know what the job is until you're actually doing it. But it's been like that for every job I've went into. Let's see anyway. Who knows, Mark? Maybe if you needed a job, Stephen would give you like a job in his cheese factory empire. You know, because
I honestly don't know when he's going to retire, to be honest.
He wanted to retire early, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I suppose we'll see. Good old Stephen. You'd have to be pretty smart to get to the top of a company like that. You would. Like, didn't you say it was like the CEO of the company or something?
One of them, I guess.
One of he's like one of the important people. Yeah. Well,
he just got lucky, really.
Well, I don't know if there's always a wee bit of luck involved, but I think he probably he worked quite hard, didn't he? And he's probably just naturally very sociable as well, which helped him.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
He's 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 probably quite clever as well, I would say, because you can't really be dumb and work your way up the ranks. Like the only way you can be dumb and be a CEO is if you're born into money. And
Donald Trump.
yeah, well they actually say Donald Trump wasn't his IQ came out as 150 or something. I mean he pretends to be dumb. That's but there is people that like if you watch Game of Thrones, King Joffrey, like he was pretty stupid, but because he was born into money, he became the king. So
He wasn't stupid, he was just a dickhead.
well, he was a wee bit thick. Like um I think there was like whenever the kingdom was under attack and his real dad was trying when it says real dad, you know the guy with the blonde hair who had sex with his sister.
Yeah,
Um,
Jamie?
Jamie's real dad was trying to like tell him what was happening in the and how they should prepare the attack, and Joffrey just didn't want to know, even though it's his job to know. So, um, if you're wee dwarf, if Peter Dinklage's character didn't step in and act like the real king, um, they would have failed. The whole kingdom would have crumbled. So
Mm.
I I don't think I think King Joffrey was pretty stupid, to be honest. There was a smarter version of him. I forget what his name is, but do you remember that character that chopped off this guy's willy? I forget his name. Do you know what I'm talking about? Yeah,
Yeah,
he was a smarter version of King Joffrey, because he had King Joffrey's cruelty, but he knew how to manipulate people, and he like was he was tactically superior to Jon Snow's army. Like Jon Snow's army only got saved at the last minute, so I'd say he was clever. He was probably you could probably argue he was more evil than King Joffrey because King Joffrey was stupid. But this guy was more calculated. I forget his name though. I don't even remember the guy's name.
Let's see.
I remember he did an interview and he goes, "Oh, I'm not that bad in real life. Your guy still has his willy." Okay, good to know. That was interesting. Yeah. I never watched the last season of Game of Thrones because people said it was rubbish.
Yeah, it was rushed.
So I never watched it. Did Walking Dead ever end? Because I
I think
stopped.
it's on the last. I think that's on the last season.
I guess I stopped watching it a while ago, years ago, I think. It's just another show that went on way too long.
Let's see. It ended on November 20th last year.
Walking Dead?
Hmm?
Jeez. Went on long enough anyway, didn't it?
They're still making spin-offs.
Yeah. Well, spin-offs. Does Daryl have his own spin-off? Because he's isn't he like the fan favorite?
One favorite, yes. Spin-off. fair, he doesn't really need a spin-off. He sort of became the main character, didn't he?
Yeah, but it is kind of it, it is something I would expect people to ask for, but he's one of the main characters, I would say. I was surprised he became such a main character since his brother was such a dickhead. You know, Merle.
I
Remember, he had he ended up losing his arm and he had a mechanical arm. I was laughing because there's a funny scene. I remember he goes, "I'm looking for my brother Merle." the guy he's restrained and goes, "Merle sounds like a fucking dog." He gets really angry at him. Who the hell calls a child Merle?
Merle.
Yeah. That guy, the guy who plays Merle, he must play like bad guys in a lot of shows, because I know he played the villain in, what do you call it? That show. Guardians of the Galaxy. He played the villain in that. He did. The pirate. I'm Mary's freaking Papa, y'all.
Poppins. Show that all the time on TV at New Year's.
Jesus. So
The guy's name was Ramsey.
oh yeah, Ramsey. Yes, that's right. Good old Ramsey.
Cut off Fion's genitals.
Well,
Then
he
I
cut
pretended-
off his
Then I
dick.
pretended to eat his penis in front of him.
Well, he was really eating a sausage. He was. He mailed the penis back to the dad.
I'm just reading the description here. Let's cut jokes right to the point. This guy robbed Fionn Jeffroy of his genitals. He pretended to eat Fion's penis in front of him. He wiggled that sausage in front of Fion's tortured face while pondering whether Fion's lost member might take on the quality of a phantom limb. And then he wrapped up Fion's penis and sent it off in the mail to Fion's dad.
Yeah.
Also, he had his dogs tear apart that woman at the beginning of last night's episode. A real bastard. An actual bastard, yes. But also a bastard.
Yeah. That's one way to put it.
It just cracks me up when I read that part. He wiggled that sausage in front of me.
I know. In a sexual way, no doubt.
You don't think this could be?
I took away. What's his name again? The guy who got his penis cut.
Fionn.
Theon. I took away Theon's favorite toy. I know. Like he wrote that in the message to the dad.
Yeah, there was actually quite a few penis shots in that show.
Yeah, I know, that's true. It's quite sexual, that was.
I always thought the best death was one where they're fighting on the wall and the giant throws the guy. Like, he goes way over the wall, he's like flying in the air and he lands smack right. His body goes right through this big metal pole.
I don't even remember that. Was this in one of the later seasons?
It was a season 5 or 6.
Well, season 6 was the final season, so it was that one. I never watched it.
I just remember seeing that and I was like, oh, damn, that's the best death so far I've seen.
I thought my favorite part of the show was, do you know the battle where they're fighting Ramsay's army? I thought that was the best scene in the whole show. You know, when the bodies are all what do you call crashing against each other?
Uh,
Just how I think that's probably the most realistic looking battle that I've seen.
did you get up to where the pirate guy came in?
No.
Oh, hey, you in the light, and he was a fucking weirdo. He kept talking about sex a lot, and he just wanted to fuck Darcy.
Is Darcy like the white-haired girl?
The
The dragon, the dragon queen, yeah. No.
Not Darcy, Circe. They have the same almost the same name. No, he just wanted to fuck her. And ironically enough, he fucking did.
So he's a character that shouldn't have been given any respect, but he was given too much respect.
Yeah.
Oh, okay day. Oh, fuck's sake, this game.
Shame.
Yeah.
Shame.
This Sonic Frontiers on hard mode is actually a bit easy. This game is on hard mode is almost impossible.
That's because you're not fast like Sonic.
I have a very love-hate relationship with Sonic Frontiers. It's a type of game where if you want to enjoy it, you have to dig deep. You have to look past all the bullshit. So, in essence, it's for me. I would give it a 3 out of 5, which is average. You know, it's an average score. So it is. Yeah. Because there's too many repetitive bits in it. Like they need to. If Finty stopped playing it as soon as he reached the third world, he stopped playing it. So, and I kind of forced myself to get past the desert world but it's definitely not the worst Sonic game. It's better than Sonic. It's better than Sonic Boom. I'd probably rank it similar to Sonic Lost World. Did you play that one? I think you did.
Played a bit of it.
It's completely different from Sonic Lost World, but in terms of his score, I would score it similarly to that one. But, yeah, you have some people saying it's the best Sonic game ever, and you have other people saying it's the worst Sonic game ever. Jim Sterling gave it a 1.5 out of 10. That's like Jesus Christ, 1.5 out of 10 isn't that bad.
He's just fed up with crap Sonic games.
Well, I think I think he's too extreme with his scoring. Like he's always very dramatic. I think he's a bit of a prima donna. So he is. So no, because I think if you can't give it a proper score, you shouldn't be scoring games. Just like, because he writes an okay review, but even if it gets a bit repetitive, but if he can't score a game, he shouldn't be giving out scores, because his scores actually affect the Metacritic average. So that would have dragged Sonic Frontiers score down a wee bit in Metacritic. Because he has affected games in the past, like he affected what was it, Zelda Breath of the Wild, but that was only by 1 point, because he gave it a 7 out of 10, which is fair enough. It dragged the score down from 98 to 97, and people were flipping out. They were not happy. I remember there was a guy that gave what was it, Zelda Skyward Sword on, I think it was on GameSpot. He gave Skyward Sword a 75 out of 100, and he got so much abuse from fans. A 75 is a pretty good score. It is. It reminds me of from the Nintendo magazine where they used to go, how could you give Smash Bros a 93%? It should have got a 97%. Go and re-review it. Yes.
Yeah. It happens.
Yeah. And I've even had it myself where I give The Crew a 4 out of 5, and this guy in my comments got really annoyed at me. He was breaking up. He was sort of like breaking apart my review and sort of even making fun of the way I say game. And it turned out at the end he went, "Oh, you know, I just really like this game." It's like, yeah, well, doesn't. I'm not gonna give it a 5 out of 5 just because you really like this game, you know. So, but some people take it way too seriously. Yeah, what can you do? I take it you're not going to play the Final Fantasy VII remake?
Not at the moment.
You will someday.
Someday.
When they release all the parts. Although just bear in mind the first part is like, I don't know how long it is, like 40 hours or something ridiculous like that. Oh. So you're not going to be playing what do you call it, Fall Guys with Jelbean again? This is the one and done.
Well, if she eggs on about it too much, then I might have to.
You'll cave in, you mean? See, the thing if what Jelbean doesn't like about me is I don't cave into her demands. And she goes, "Why are you being so mean?" It's like, yeah. It's like a bloody child.
She said that yesterday, didn't she? What do you mean I'm like a child?
No, because I wrote she's like a girl, I suppose, instead of a woman. What do you mean I like a girl? So I just seen that the next day. I was like, well, she hasn't pressed on about it, so I'll just ignore it. But rather than prove that she isn't like a child, she'll just go, "You're mean. You're gonna make me cry," which kind of reinforces my point. You know, it's not really something an adult says. You're a meanie.
Oh well.
I like it that her attention's more on you than me, Mark. I'm happy with that. But one of the things on Jelbean's server was that she made a big deal about Eric posting his news, and that was one of that was probably the biggest appeal for me on her server. Whenever he posted his news articles, it was like, well, this was actually it was that, and then you writing unique stuff on her server. Those are the two things that drew me to her server. And she forced him not to post news anymore, and it's like, well, the appeal of her Discord is just severely dropped, in my opinion. I don't like news, it bores me.
To listen to the hubby.
Yeah. Well, she says she doesn't actually listen to him. He talks and she just zones out.
God damn it, woman.
I don't think she likes it that I don't have a crush on her. She doesn't. I don't think she likes that. It's like, how can you not have a crush on me?
Did she say that?
Well, she said one time. You're just too shy to say I'm pretty, aren't you? I was like, no, I'm not. I'm not attracted to gel bean at all. I'm not. In fact, I actually struggled to see the attraction, to be honest, with you and Subby have with her. To be honest.
Like I said, everyone has their.
Everyone's attracted to different things, I suppose. Oh yeah, my mom did a bit of digging on my ex, Karen. I don't know why. Because I suppose she's nosy. And Karen's dating this orange man. And I'm not talking about Donald Trump.
I don't understand what you mean by orange man.
Well, there's no way those guys. They're Protestant. They're all Protestants, and they march. They wear the orange. They wear like these orange sort of stripe things, and they march, and they beat the drums and such. Again, they're like a bigoted. They're like a bigoted organization.
I thought you meant someone had orange skin or something.
No,
What?
you know what do you know what an orange man is?
Yeah.
Aye, well, he's one of them, and he apparently works for Tesla as a manager, which is weird. Just didn't expect that. I'm gonna look at a walkthrough of this game. This is getting ridiculous. But yeah, and he made a post on Facebook going, "Oh, living with Karen is an experience. You wake up and you find out there's pee on the bed and it's not your pee because she brings back stray animals." And as soon as my mom seen that, it goes, "Well, Aaron, you dodged a bullet when she broke up with you." Like, yeah, I know. But I wouldn't have put up with that. If I had been dating her and she would have said, "Right, I'm bringing these home," I would have said, "Right, well, you can bring it straight to the animal shelter because it's not staying here." Or I would have said, "It's either this dog or it's me," and then she probably would have kept the dogs and I would have had to leave. So, but I wouldn't put up with that, you know. So, I need to figure out what to do here. This game's so confusing, man.
You not have a map.
Oh, there's a map, but it is very confusing. I'm actually just looking at this one. How do you do that? Oh, I need to slow that down. I don't think I have that ability. Let me just check if I can like Sonic dash up. No, I can't. I don't. So. Ah, dear. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Apparently I haven't even played a quarter of this game yet.
Must be a big one.
Yeah, it must. Although his playthrough's only his playthrough's only less than 5.5 hours, which is, I don't even know how that's possible.
Possible?
It's impossible. That's yeah. So you're not playing any games at the moment then? Recently?
Not yet.
Just listening to your Doctor Who stuff?
So far.
Is that Doctor Who stuff? Is that not? So you don't. You have the CD version of it, don't you? Is it just like CDs that you put in a CD player?
Yeah, well, I can. I just put them in the DVD player.
Oh, very good. Oh, you see, this guy's cheating because he's writing a cheat code.
That explains it.
I'm gonna do that too. This game's way too difficult anyway. It is. Where is the V? There it is. Reveal.
Between the U and the W.
Yeah. Reveal. There's K, H, Y, A. Reveal Vikaya. There we go. Right, now I just gotta do what he did, the notes. My lovely. I have a new dream for you. I think you will like this one. It starts with your death and goes from there. Return to my embrace. I've missed killing you. That's a lovely tale. Right. Plan B. I realize I failed our primary objective, but hear me out. I didn't just kill Catahastra's body. I used the gate breaker. We have fresh set of nano gates to do what we please. Given what we recently learned about Sundrin rebirth chamber, we could use this to our advantage. In fact, it may be better than the original plan. We would control him, right? So, it's not really making much sense to me either, Mark, in case you're wondering. It's kind of these random notes that you find. Yeah, so. Yeah, that translated some of the notes that I had. Now I need to find out what to do here. So take it nothing new with yourself then, Mark?
Not yet.
Well, not really much to report on my end either, to be honest. I can't even think of anything, to be honest. Other than
The year's just started. Give it time.
yeah. Well, I was thinking about, well, not just thinking about this year. I'm thinking about December as well. You know, but I'm hoping this year will get better. Is that well? Right, I need to see what he does here. Now what? Okay, so he did nothing. It looks like this guy just doesn't remember everything about this game, but he still beat it so quickly. Don't know what's going on. Oh dear. Right, come on. Just have to skip through it here. Oh, how do you do that? How do you get that? Right, I think I know what I have to do. God damn it. God damn it! God damn Obama supporters and Donald Trump. I've been supporting Donald Trump since 1982. That's what Otaku would say.
probably would.
I'm a big fan of Donald Trump. I better get back to the chat here just in case. I don't like the way people who watch streams, they only watch like the popular stuff, like the Fortnites and all. They never want to watch, you know, the obscure stuff that I'm interested in. They only want to watch Fortnite forever. Fortnite.
Shoot.
So, when's the weddings of your brother and your niece? The dates, do you know?
Stephen will be getting married on St. Patrick's Day.
Very good.
I can't remember Rhiannon's wedding.
Yeah.
April, was it?
Well, I'll be interested for you going to Scotland.
I've been to Scotland before.
Probably not since you were a kid.
Yeah.
The only time I went to Scotland, I went to Scotland twice, and both times I was only a child. So.
Oh, you were just a little baby.
Well, I wasn't a baby. I was too young to remember. I went to England and I was a toddler, but I was too young to remember that. So technically, I haven't been to England because I don't. I was too young to remember going there.
That don't make any sense.
It's what you don't realize is when you're a kid, you go on the holidays. You don't realize when you're an adult, you don't go on those holidays anymore. It's only when you're a kid you don't realize that. I'm talking about. I'm not talking about you specifically. I'm talking about in general, like me as well. That's right. Am I going the right way? Possible mousson. Oh, my dad's got a fancy new house anyway, so he moved out of Cameron.
Oh, where's he living?
Yeah, it's just in our part of Ballycastle. It's like this new street in the town, but it's quite a nice house that he has. But he'd be loaded like so.
Wonder where everyone else is at today.
Don't know. I envy Warden's ability to be so chatty. You can just talk about anything, as they can. I just my mind always goes blank at this. I always have to force myself to think about something. He just seems to happen for him naturally. It does. At least I try to think about something. Whenever Jelbean's doing a stream, all she does is, I don't know what to talk about. It's like, I hate listening to that. Like, at least try. It's your bloody stream. At least try to think about something to talk about. You're being mean. Yeah. I know you don't post on Jelbean's server as much as what you used to. Have you just gotten bored of it?
Last thing I posted was... last thing I was asking Veggie where his mother was. He says sleeping. I ask him where his father is. He says sleeping.
Yeah. Veggie's a lot like his mom, I think. And then Shelby's like, no, he's not. He is. He's very similar to her, I think. He definitely takes more after her than the dad. Despite him getting on more of the dad. I don't know if you would like Sonic Frontiers or not. It's a bit slow at the start. The first hour is you have to keep clicking off text box tutorials. But after the first hour, it's you're kind of left on your own after that, and you're grinding on a lot of rails, which gets a little bit tiresome.
Yeah.
The best part of Sonic Frontiers, I think, is have you heard of them where they're the little bite-sized levels that are
I know nothing about it.
Well, they're bite-sized levels and they're based off past levels and games. Like there's one that copies the first level of Sonic Unleashed. There's one that copies Skyrail. There was one that copied that. I think it copied the what was it? The city level in Sonic Adventure 1. So it is interesting. I think it has gone down in price. Right, I can teleport now. There's this good anime that Fitton recommended me watch called Monster. It's on Netflix. It's a really good anime. The main character is voiced by Gar of the Desert. So, you remember Gar, don't you?
Do.
Yeah, that's who voices him. It's quite a good anime. That is. The first episode is kind of like everything seems pretty normal, but then the next episode, that's when it starts to heat up.
But they all.
Yeah. Oh, it is a good one now. It is. Although I know you don't really watch anime.
True.
You should watch you should you should watch, you know, the in Pokemon Journeys, the final tournament, you know, the last 8 where he gets into the top 8. I thought you would have been into that since you like Pokemon, and this is like Ash's final huzzah.
Like I said, I just stopped Pokemon after Generation 1. I hardly know any Pokemon after Mew, to be honest.
Most of his Pokemon are the old ones. Like he has Pikachu, Gengar, Dragonite. Is there any other old ones he has? He has like a special Farfetch'd. The other two are newer one. Well, one of them's Lucario, which you know about, and then the last one, there's only one Pokemon he has that you don't know. So this is a wee bit awkward. But even if you don't know the Pokemon, it's more about the action. It's watching the action, isn't it? That's what's more about the battles. Like you don't need to know who the Pokemon are. You just have. It's not like they're unique characters. It's not like one of them goes, yes, I recall the battle I had back in Tobar Bridge, where I used a fury of attacks, and I tried to reason if the Lucario, but he just wouldn't. No, it's not. They're just animals. That like to fight. Yeah. Well, you'd be the one guy in the anime that refused to fight. Then Team Rocket would steal your Pikachu. No. And then they get annoyed with you because the Pikachu's weak because it doesn't fight. I was never a fan of Team Rocket. They always dragged the show down for me.
Shame on you.
They were good at the start. Whenever the first episode, Ash actually found them intimidating. But then when they turn into a joke, it's like, it's fine for a little bit, but then you just get sick of them. Do you not think they overstayed their welcome?
Well, that's anime for you.
Well, I wouldn't really. No, because there's plenty of anime where they don't have characters that overstay their welcome. Team Rocket, they far overstayed their welcome. They completely ruined the first tournament. Like Ash got knocked out because his Pokemon were tired. Do you remember?
Well, I just remember Charizard refusing to fight.
Yeah, that's what yeah, but he had the deal with Team Rocket. And the Pokemon that he used to deal with Team Rocket were too tired to fight. So then he was forced to use Charizard. So. Don't know. I just don't think they add anything. They don't add anything to the show. Some people love them, but I think if you're going to have like a regular character, they have to add to the show. And I actually think in some cases they take away from the show, to be honest. Sure you disagree with me? Yeah. You can say, yeah, I'm not gonna.
I mean, if they weren't there, there'd be no action.
No, there would be. There's different trainers that he meets. There's the different organizations, isn't there? Like there was other members of Team Rocket. There wasn't just Jesse, James, and Meowth. There was Gary. Well, I'll talk about season 1 because you haven't watched the others. There was Gary. There was like trainers that he battled with. No, they could have brought loads of people in, or what they probably should have done is not had Team Rocket in so many episodes. Just have them now and again. You know. No.
Now you must be Ash. Mr. Gary Oak to you.
Even though in Journeys they did a flashback of Gary and Ash knowing each other as little kids. in the first episode, he talks to them like they've never met before. Oh,
Maybe he just didn't recognize him in his pajamas.
oh bullshit. Bullshit. I think I'm stuck again now, so.
I just remember. I know he hate it when I keep bringing up YouTube pips. But
I'm not a fan of them, but go on.
I just remember this one I saw years ago. It was. It was the part where Ash is leaving the lab with Pikachu, and all his mom and all his fans are standing there. It's just this one part where it's like a freeze frame, just Ash staring at his mom for like just 5 seconds, and then he just goes, "Gary."
Oh, yeah, I remember that. I think you showed me that one.
Like, no, Ash, that's not Gary. That's your mom.
Do you still watch those YouTube pips?
Sometimes when I get bored.
I don't know. Just they were a thing at the they were a product of the time, but I think I quickly got sick of them.
Gary, he's a man. If he can't do it, no one can. Thank you, and I promise Gary Oak, will become a Pokemon master.
Well, he ends up becoming like a research fellow with the other character, Go. He's like he's a rival of Go in Journeys. You probably don't know who Go is.
Nope.
He was named after Pokemon Go. So,
Wow.
because his goal is to catch every Pokemon, including you. So he's like the Pokemon Go character, and Ash is more of like the main game character, like trying to be the very best there ever was.
We all know Red was the very best.
Well, Ash is Red, Mark. We've been through this. You can Google it if you want. If you don't believe me, but it's the truth. Yeah.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah. Trying to figure out. This guy's going back and forward. I don't even know where I'm supposed to.
Are you still watching the walkthrough?
Yeah. Well, I was playing a little bit and then I went back to the walkthrough again. Oh, fuck, how do you do that? Right. Ah, it doesn't matter. Barely anybody watches my live streams anyway. Alright. I should have been able to.
That's not true.
That's not true. I watch.
I watch. Warren watches. Gel watches. Paul watches. I see you had Elfsar on the chat.
Yeah. Right. This guy's kind of sporting the hairstyle you used to have. Do you know, like the triangle, the Tristan Taylor hairstyle? Remember?
I don't remember having a triangle in my head though.
Well, you had the fringe flicked up, but it
Back to school, yeah.
It looked a bit like the Tristan Taylor triangle, so it did. It did. Which I thought was funny. Whenever me and my cousin Ryan would play multiplayer on, there was Yu-Gi-Oh! Online, and his avatar would be Joey because he has blonde hair, and my avatar was Tristan because I have brown hair.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I was the only person I could find. Nobody else had Tristan apart from. Nobody else picked Tristan apart from me. Most of them ended up picking Yugi or Kaiba. So it felt I liked that my one felt unique because nobody else picked it that I played against.
Oh my god, why is this guy playing as Tristan?
Why is he playing like Yugi like half the other people in this game? Well, it was just an avatar. It didn't affect anything. It was just like your little picture that you could pick. Jesus Christ, I'm getting demolished here. Oh well. My character died.
No!
Please don't die.
You can't die. Prime, you can't die. Do not worry. Soon I shall be one with the Matrix.
What are the Matrix? Is it related to the Matrix in the Matrix movies?
No.
What is this Matrix he's talking about?
Matrix in Transformers is this little ball of light which is supposed to be the knowledge of all things or something.
Alright.
And Optimus Prime has it inside his stomach.
Is Optimus Prime the only one that can join up with the Matrix, or the other robots do it too?
Oh, in the movie, the animated movie, he dies, and the Matrix of leadership is then passed on to Hot Rod, who is kind of like a Bumblebee, only he's not Bumblebee. And the Matrix makes him grow up, and he becomes Rodimus Prime, which is a weird name, I know.
Rodimus
So,
Prime.
Well, not only does it make you leader, it also makes you big.
Oh, it makes you a big boy. Oh. Let's see. You like the American cartoons, but you're not that fussed on the anime stuff.
Depends on what cartoons we're on about here.
Well, you like you probably like the old stuff, don't you? Like the really old stuff.
Oh yeah.
Do you like the Cartoon Network era stuff like Johnny Bravo, Powerpuff Girls? Oh, what else? Yeah, you like that stuff.
The thing I hate about cartoons now is just they just all look the same.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. They have that sort of art style, don't they?
Mhm.
The art style you see that art style is easier to draw, and they can animate it better. That's why they all look the same.
See.
Oh, for God's sake. Well, I'm making progress. Just something. The annoying thing about games is you play hard mode on one game and it's easy, and you play hard mode on another and it's impossible. I know I already brought that up, but it's just irritating. Because you don't know exactly how hard it's gonna be till you play it.
Of course.
I'm not a fan of. The only time I pick easy mode is if I play a strategy game. That's the only time I'll ever pick easy mode. Because strategy games, they kind of say pick easy mode if you're playing for the first time, and they can be quite complicated. So. Well, strategy games, it's either easy or normal mode. I play on. I try normal mode, and if normal mode's too much, I'll put it down to easy. Because in strategy games, a lot of the time, easy mode is actually hard mode.
Well, that don't make a lick of sense.
Yeah. Well, not all of them, but there's certain ones that I've played, like Fire Emblem on the Wii. Do you know the way the Wii usually makes games easier? Like in the franchise, like Mario will be easier on the Wii than what it is on the, like Mario Galaxy would be easier than Mario Sunshine. Well, on Fire Emblem it was the opposite. The Wii game was harder than the GameCube one. Well, that was interesting.
Interesting. Apparently, there was an arcade game in 1987 called Sonic Boom, released by Sega. It had absolutely nothing to do with Sonic.
Well, I believe it. Oh, do you hear the big man barking outside? Do you hear him? Or do you not? Do you not hear him barking?
No, I can't hear anything.
No? Oh, he's very loud.
I heard that one.
He's a loudmouth.
Let me in.
He was when he came across this dog, he was acting like he was gonna fight the dog, and then the woman says, "Oh, just let him get used to the dog," and then it's after 20 seconds, Casper stopped, and he didn't know what to do, so he just stood there very sheepishly, and he looked very nervous. Because he's so used to like acting aggressive, and the owner quickly pulling the dog on, but the fact that the woman stayed with the dog caught him off guard, and he just looked really nervous just standing there, like because the dog wasn't scared of him either, so it's quite funny. He got a taste of his own medicine that day.
What should I do?
Yeah. He's just very nervous, so he is, because he did look like he just looked very vulnerable. He did. I suppose he is vulnerable. Like when a big vehicle drives past, he tries to jump out in front of it.
Woof.
It's funny because whenever he's when he's with us in the house, he's a scaredy cat, and he's a very loving dog. But whenever he's out and about in the walk, he's a hard man. He's picking fights with other dogs. So it's funny. His Jekyll and Hyde personality.
Naughty doggy.
But he's definitely the most affectionate dog that we've had. I think the same male dogs are a bit more affectionate than female ones.
I wouldn't know.
Well, who knows? One day you might have a male dog. And you call him Stanley. Stanley.
Nice Stanley.
Yeah. I don't know. I just like the name.
Stanley.
or Bastion. Or Baxter.
Can't call him Baxter. People start calling him Bastard.
Well, I didn't even think of that, Mark. But, well, Bastion then. Bastion Masawa from Beyblade. Not Beyblade, Yu-Gi-Oh! Beyblade. Oh, actually. Damn it, I just got past that guy too. Damn it, I thought I was... Oh, there's Gel. How's it going, Gel?
Ellie.
How much do you think... How much would your... If the new Nintendo console came out, Mark, how much would your family pay? Because I say your family because I know that they would buy it for you. You don't really buy things yourself. I think your family kind of does it. So how much would they spend on the new Nintendo console for you if it came out? What would be the...
Not sure, because I'm not really told exactly when I would get it.
I guess... How much was the Switch when it came out? Was it about £300?
See.
Or for Jelbean, that'll be $350.
It's only coming up dollars here, so.
I'm surprised to see you still on. I started to stream a wee bit late.
$299, so what would that be in sterling?
Probably about 280. Because the price of the pound is... The value of the pound is dropped.
Yeah, I never understood that stuff.
Right, well, we'll just go by dollars because that's what you know more about dollars than pounds for some reason. So...
No, not really.
Alright, well, say if due to inflation, the next Nintendo console comes out for about £400. £350 is the cheap version, and for more memory, it's £400. Do you think your family would get it, or do you think they would say that's too expensive?
I'd say they probably would, because they didn't stop them getting a Wii at the time. Didn't stop getting a Wii U. Or even a Switch.
I suppose. And Steven's loaded, so he'd probably just get it for you, I would say. If your mom couldn't afford it. Does Mark want a new Nintendo system? Oh, I'm sure he'll get it when it comes out.
I'm quite happy with my Switch. So
I know you are, but whenever you always say that, and then when the new Nintendo console comes out, you get it. Maybe. Nothing wrong with that. Just an observation that I've made. It'll be interesting because they always have some sort of gimmick. Like the Switch's gimmick is the console and handheld hybrid. So I want to see what the new gimmick is. Will it be virtual reality? Probably not. Other than having better graphics, I hope it's not just a Switch 2 with better graphics. Which it might be. I have a sneaking suspicion that's what it's going to be. A Switch 2. We made the Switch 2 because people love the Switch so much we made another one. You will not be able to play Switch 1 game. You will not be able to play Switch 2 games on a Switch 1. You will have to buy the Switch 2.
Why do we have to buy a Switch 2?
Because we want the money.
You have enough money as it is.
Never enough.
Are you trying to buy a boat or something?
Oh, I'm sure those boys they all have their own private yachts, I'm sure. It was a shame Iwata died because he was a really good CEO. He was. I don't think Nintendo will ever have a better CEO than him.
Yes, Jill, we know it's your Friday.
I know. I was kind of ignoring that message because it's a regular message of Jellybean. It's like a service announcement on the Jellybean server. Attention everyone, it is my Friday. And then Eric and others will comment.
Or Jelly had to work on New Year's Eve.
Yeah. Well, I would have had to work on Christmas Eve, but we were on strike, so I didn't have to.
Oh, you're lucky.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna be lucky tomorrow because the managers are gonna dump a load of work on me. But
Donald. You are a disgrace.
Yeah,
The
no,
Royal Post Company.
No, because they said that I would walk out, and then they wouldn't. They need me, Mark. I'm probably one of their best workers, to be honest.
It's like J. Jonah Jameson. You're fired, Parker. He's the planetarium. All right, you're on fired. Come here.
Yeah, probably like that. Your birthday's coming up.
It's Jelly's birthday.
Is Otaku got like a secret plan? Gonna surprise you? Or is it gonna be on? Is it gonna? I got a surprise for you, and then it's your birthday. Where's my surprise? I didn't get you anything. That's a surprise.
Probably finally got her the car. She doesn't know anything about it.
Maybe.
That would be a surprise.
Well, it wouldn't really, because you've just kind of spoiled it.
Dun, dun, dun.
Fuck, I need to get out my gun. Damn it, this guy's too fast. How am I supposed to fight this guy?
Can't fight Sonic.
Damn it.
Big man.
Damn it. He's too strong. I like games that have adjustable difficulty. If something's too tough, you can turn it down. But you can't do that in this game. I'm stuck on hard mode. Whether I like it or not.
Reminds me of Sympathy of the Night, where you keep responding to those safe spots.
Oh yeah, that person kept giving me that really cryptic advice. I was like, look, I'll just figure it out myself, and then they got really offended by it. It's like, it's not my fault. Their advice was shite. The people who come on like live streams, they always assume that you've played the game before. It always annoys me. It's like, no, I haven't played your favorite game. It's literally the first time I've put it on. Oh, they'll go, play Call of Duty, play Fortnite, play. Paul actually got annoyed because I think he's probably done that in the past. He's probably told people to play certain games.
Or you could get a very old timer going. Play a ZX Spectrum.
I highly doubt it, Mark. It's never happened. I've never seen it happen on any stream. What's the game called that's kind of like Sith Riders? Is that virtual reality one where you have to move out of the way of the blocks? I forget the name of it. Beat Saber. Is that what you're talking about? I played Beat Saber in the virtual reality place for my 30th birthday. It was really fun. You missed out, Marky boy.
I know, I'm sorry.
No, it's done now. Hobby kind of wants to get me that for my virtual reality. Oh, very good. That'll be a good present. Is that why you got the new computer? So the new computer could run the virtual reality stuff? Well, that's kind of what I'm thinking, that whenever it comes to 2025 and I have to replace my computer, I'm hoping like virtual reality will be really a lot better at that point.
Well, if we still don't have flying cars, I doubt it.
Well, they have made flying cars, but they've never been commercialized because they've been too expensive. I was just doing new PC.
I mean, saw Back to the Future 2 on TV a couple of weeks ago. I'm still pissed off.
Why? Oh, I guess the technology.
Yeah. This was supposed to happen in 2015.
No, it wasn't. It was a prediction. Mark, it's probably never going to happen in our lifetime.
But our great grandparents,
Great grandchildren, you mean? How was your guys' New Year? It was like any other day, Jelvin, to be honest. There's people in work kept saying Happy New Year to each other, and to be honest, I forgot about it until people were saying it in work. That's how little the holiday means to me.
Oh, did you not even watch the fireworks?
No, I didn't.
At least London has fireworks, unlike New York.
Oh, you've actually praised the UK over the US, Mark?
Shocker, I know.
I know. I'm just gonna teleport like Goku here and hope that I...
I was trying to make the noise, the teleport noise.
Oh, we've got a new message. Kahastra got to him before I had a chance. He is here and he released some kind of plague. I tried to stop him but failed. He thinks I am dead. He's holed up in the breach attractor. We can't let him escape. Okay. Whatever that means. They have all these cryptic messages, but I'm always lost reading them.
Yeah, it's like Resident Evil. The story does go on, but you need to read the diaries and stuff to understand what the hell's going on.
Well, Resident Evil would make more sense than this, I'm sure. I missed out on the fireworks. You see, I'm always I'm always staying at home to comfort Casper whenever fireworks go off. You know what animals are like at fireworks? He's
You know that guy that came in second for England at the Eurovision Song Contest?
no, but go on.
Well, he was performing on, because they always on New Year's Eve they always have a famous singer to perform in London at the at the at the fireworks display, and he was the one chosen for uh, Sunday night.
Very good.
And I was kind of surprised because Mum said she likes him, and I was, even though while earlier she said that since she's of an older generation, she prefers the more classical singers, or in this case like more classical English singers. And I was like, well, he's a modern singer, Mum. She was like, yeah, but I still prefer his style.
Yeah. Well, she mostly likes the older stuff. We had to keep our cat cream into custard cream. Cream's most infamous moment whenever she scrubbed Jelbean's leg on the stream.
Ow! Ow! So you made it through season 10. Well done. I'm surprised you actually made it that far.
That sounds like something. That sounds like something a video game character says to the main protagonist. I'm surprised you made it this far, but there's still a long way to go before you can reach the end and defeat the Daleks.
The reason they're in every single flipping season is because if the BBC doesn't use them, they'll lose the rights to them.
Alright. Well, I can't have that. Doctor Who's kind of just a show. I'd only watch Doctor Who if somebody wanted to watch it with me. I wouldn't really be interested enough to watch it on my own, But it's all right.
What do you think of the name Ruby Sunday, by the way?
It sounds like a made-up name. Doesn't sound like a real name.
Apparently, his new companion, when the new Doctor comes in, apparently that's going to be her name, and we're all like, her name's Ruby Sunday. Kind of like sounds like something you'd get out of a Dairy Queen or something.
I was sort of thinking that myself. Did you have to Americanize it, Mark? You couldn't have just says an ice cream flavor. You had to turn it into a friggin' American thing for Jelvin.
Well, if I said mods, you'd have no idea what the hell I was on.
I know. If you say something not American, you have to put on the American voice. It sounds like something you get out of a Dairy Queen. I like the name Ruby.
Yeah, the Shuti Gatwa, who is the name of the guy who's playing the new Doctor.
Sorry, go on. I thought that was like a made-up name there.
Oh, that's his name, Shuti Gatwa.
Is he like African or something?
He was born in somewhere in Africa, but was raised in England.
Shuti Gatwa.
How could I spoil it for you, Jell, if it hasn't even aired on TV yet?
Yeah, it's just a name. It's not a spoiler. It's just a name. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, she's about to start the Jodie Whittaker episodes now.
Oh, those are Subby's favorite, Jelvin. Oh, did she make it that far already?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I thought my mum was fast going through flipping Dallas.
I thought. Oh, does your mom watch like the Doctor Who episodes of you, Mark?
No. Well, sometimes, she did watch the last one.
Yeah, but she's not into it as much as what you are.
She
Definitely
did.
not.
She's just a casual viewer. She just likes to, watch something fun.
Yeah. Fair enough. My mom's talking about going to see Avatar with me in the cinema. Whenever I'm off next week.
Well, you better hope you don't need to go to the toilet.
Well, I might need to go halfway through and then.
Especially if this film's got a lot of water in it.
You're very extreme when you go to the cinema. You refuse to drink anything, don't you? I remember. And somehow you're able to zone out. Whenever like people are making noise in the cinema, somehow you're able to zone that out. Don't know how you do that, because there's one time we went to the cinema and these people wouldn't bloody shut up. It just did my head in. Oh, fuck's sake. The new Avatar is out in your country? Yeah, it is. Generally speaking, the more kiddie something is in the cinema, the more juvenile the people in the theater are. So you have to bear that in mind. Like whenever me and Mark watched The Lion King, there were these stupid kids who wouldn't shut up, but and the parents didn't do anything about it. In fact, I think the parents encouraged it. But if you watch something more serious like Top Gun or something like that, generally the audience will be better behaved. That's my experience in the cinema. Or if I was American, I'd say the movie theater. Somebody knows the theme song. Damn it.
Take my breath away.
I've only... The last film's the only one I've watched out of all of them. It was good, I recommend it. It's a good wee film.
Take my breath away. Hello, Veggie.
Veggie says hello.
Jelly has to work.
I say, Veggie, have you done your homework yet?
Do your homework now, or you'll get the smack bottom, yay.
He goes back to school tomorrow. Alright.
Take my homework away. Take my homework away.
Well, if my kid didn't do their homework, I'll be taking their PC away. Well, I would. Well, I'm quite technical, so I think I would uninstall like the gaming apps and stuff, and such, and say, look, all you can do is do work on that. Well, Jelbean, I don't think you're as strict as what you could be.
Oh fuck, here comes the tax man to take our computer away.
Yeah. Well, I would have it so the kid would be like, if you don't do your homework, it's gonna be dire consequences. So it's in your best interest to do it. This isn't a democracy. This is a dictatorship. You understand when you get your own kids, kid. We just grind him from the TV, all TV. Well, definitely grind him from the TV because you know how much he loves that TV.
You turn it down.
Like Jelvin tells him to turn it down and he doesn't turn it down. Oh, we're coming up to the boss. If that was me, if I was in the living room, no, if I was in my room, because I wouldn't have the PC in the living room, I'd be in my room, and then my son came in. He was like, he had this loud music blare, and I'd be going, get out of my room, streaming, get out. And then if he did something malicious, like turned off the internet, he would regret it straight away. I'd just say that. I'd never use physical violence, but I'd use my voice. I'd use the mind games to make him wish that he never make sure he never does that again. He will rule the day, stole my kingdom from me. Oh my god, what is this?
Put it away, Junior. You're still going to be king.
Gror.
We're
Trace.
just going to have to come up with something different.
This is an aborted clone of Athetos. This is how Athetos makes soldiers. Oh. What do I do? Can't he be healed? It is too late. He's dying. He should not have survived this long. Alright, let's just kill him then. He's dead. I've had it. I can't take it anymore. I know I'm him. In some messed up way, I'm Athetos. Dum dum dum. So tell me, what the hell is going on? Alphivia. It's true, you are Athetos, or would be, if you continued on as you were. But you were not one of these clones. The Athetos that made these is much older, changed. After Athetos arrived here, we discovered not for the first time. He apparently made his way here once before when he was your age. Legend has it that he was kinder then, and he used one of the rebirth chambers. Let me get this straight. I came here at some point years ago, before this plague happened. Yes, and you used a rebirth chamber. The red mechanical egg I woke up in, but clearly that wasn't the first time, or we'd have no Athetos. The original exited the chamber and became Athetos. You are a copy made from data left behind. We gambled on a much younger Athetos would be different. That you would help us. So why don't I remember coming here? Copy or not, I shouldn't have seen any sense of time passage. It should have felt like any other time I stepped into an egg and stepped immediately out. We don't know. All this happened long ago. Hundreds of years ago even. Data degradation? What exactly do you remember? You first. What made Athetos want to attack this world? Or is that part even true? You're going to be sitting here for a while, this dialogue. It is true. It is the entire reason we are here. The years have changed him, Trace. He was in the breach for a long time. We don't know what happened there. I need to talk to him. He'll tell me what's going on. That's what I'll do. No, you will continue as planned. And how are you going to make me do that exactly? Like this. Ah, Something's wrong. I'm dead. He actually did die. Jesus Christ. That was just nasty. That was a nasty thing to do. They could have said they could have killed him. They didn't have to actually kill him. God. Holy crap. That was excruciating. Trace, are you okay? Hell no. What just happened? Esnova. She hates Athatos. And, as you pointed out, you are him. Just now what happened to me. Did she? Yes, she can shut down your nanogates at any time. I brought you back. This goes much faster with your help. Please, find Athatos and speak to him if that's what you want. You don't have to fight him. We just need the breach attractor shut down. Can you do that? Okay, but no killing him. Agreed. I'm going to talk to Elsnova. She'll come round. Okay, so I don't know how much of that story you picked up, if any of it.
All I got was somebody died, and that was it.
Well, I'll sum it up. My character is a clone of another character, and he has to find this main character and find out why he's doing the things he is doing. So we have to put a stop to them, essentially. So I've just found out I'm a clone, essentially, kind of like Solid Snake.
Sneaker. I got some big news.
What is Colonel?
Have you ever heard of Super Smash Brothers?
Yes. I didn't even remember the rest of it.
Nintendo have invited you to join them.
I accept. And he comes out of the box. He was already there and everybody said that.
Where are you, anyway?
Oh yeah, and then he comes out. In case you're wondering what our bodies look like. What are you talking about? Those big things back there? Hundreds of years ago, but intact, more or less. Even self-repairing technology has its limits. So you have bodies? Am I supposed to help attach your heads onto those things? I don't think that's necessary. The repair drones will be more than adequate. But I wanted to prepare you for what is to come. I can't pronounce it. Rusalki, I think. That is a word in Elsnova's language. These things are huge. Why do you even need me? You're still the only one who can get close to Athetos to disable the breach attractor. But you're right. One-on-one against our true forms, he wouldn't even pose a threat. Concentrates the power of the disruptor into a powerful explosion. Interesting. That actually worked. Right. Interesting. As my dad would say, interesting concept. What the hell is that? It's like a big snake thing.
Sneaker.
Yeah. Not that snake. Another snake.
10, my big snake.
Oh, Jesus. Orochimaru.
Sasuke. You look delicious.
Jesus Christ. Sasuke.
Just one little bite.
Well, he didn't. I don't remember him saying that.
I bite his neck. She does nothing but Neil's lying down on the ground crying, and Naruto is stuck in a tree.
God, that's an old episode.
If Naruto's stuck on the tree, why not bite him? Chances are it could have been much easier target.
It was kind of weird that he had no interest in Naruto, despite Naruto having the Nine Tails in him. Like, you think he would have stolen Naruto and became the Jinchuriki, wouldn't he?
I guess he just preferred brunettes.
Who knows? I mean, well, I think the smart thing would do would be take Sasuke's body and then 3 years later take Naruto's body, and then that way he would have the Sharingan, and if the Nine Tails tried to control his body, he could just control him with the Sharingan. You know?
Sharingan.
Oh yes, that's like a really, that's an anime cliche. There's always like a character with red eyes that has an ability. I don't know why anime loves those cliches. Like in My Hero Academia, there's a character like that. Hunter x Hunter had a character like that. There's other characters too.
Who's the guy in the blue superhero suit in that show?
The blue superhero set?
He's this he's this big superhero. He wears a big blue suit and he has blonde hair.
Hold on, I'm gonna have to look this up now. Cause I was sort of thinking of Guy Sensei, but Guy Sensei wears the green.
No, this is My Hero Academia I'm talking about.
Oh, My Hero Academia? Alright, okay.
Got blonde hair
Oh.
and a big blue cape.
I think I know who you're talking about. Are you talking about All Might?
Well, I don't know his name. That's why I'm hoping maybe you would tell me.
I think this is who you're talking about. Yeah. Hold on, I'll send you. Him?
Beep, beep. Yes, that's the him.
Yeah.
Is he like the Superman of that show?
Yeah, pretty much. And the main character becomes his apprentice. Oh. But it's a good show, so it is. You should watch it, Mark. I'm not sure if it's on Netflix or not, but there's plenty of animation you should watch.
Yay. Oh, I think you did the impossible. I think you made Jill fall asleep.
Oh. And then she just comments so much for falling asleep.
Oh, I jinxed it. Oh,
Jelbean, there's a good anime called Monster on Netflix. You should watch it.
I should rather watch
It's
Hamataro.
it's not what you think. It's the main character's this doctor, but it's a good anime.
Doctor, you say?
Yeah, Doctor Tenma,
Oh,
Japanese doctor living in Germany
yeah.
in the 1990s.
Oh, but yeah. That Dizzy picture I sent a couple of days back. That was
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if you knew, but that was one of the Dizzy video games from in the 80s. I just wasn't sure if I was just curious if anyone remembered that character because he's like
No, I
he
don't.
was like
I don't know that character.
he was like a famous he was like a UK like video game mascot of the 80s.
No, I wouldn't know.
Fair enough. The Way of the House Husband.
I've watched that. That's good. Yes.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, well, you don't really watch anime anyways. So.
Yeah. And I'm just looking it up, and automatically I am seeing a picture of a dog licking a guy's nose.
Interesting. The Way of the House Husband. Monster. Ah, it is, yeah. There should be 30 episodes on the... There's 30 episodes at the moment. I'm sure they'll release more later on, but... You could watch a few episodes, see if you like it. Avatar 2's out here too. There's a lot of the voice actors are from Naruto. They've been the Naruto voice actors. Fuck's sake, damn it. I haven't climbed up this thing for nothing.
Good gracious, I can hear a helicopter.
Is that you practicing your sound effects for your acting career, Mark?
Starring Mark McCambridge as the helicopter.
Yeah. Well, there is characters that do like sound effects for shows.
The great Frank Welker.
Yeah. You could be the next Frank Walker.
Gizmo, yum yum.
near the top anyway.
So, yeah, Pele died.
Aye. He lived longer than Maradona. Maradona only lived to about 62 or something. He wasn't old.
I think that's old. His mum's 100.
Pele's mum? Jesus.
She's still living, and apparently she doesn't know that he's dead.
Oh. Are the people trying to hide it from her that he's died?
Maybe it's because maybe her mind just can't understand it. Maybe.
She lost her marbles, do you think?
Well, when you live at that certain age, it isn't easy to remember everything.
Well, the queen was in her mid to late 90s, and she still had her faculties, didn't she?
Suppose.
Famous footballer, Joe. Pele.
Just any famous footballer. The famous footballer.
Aye, arguably the most famous footballer or soccer player in the world. Ever.
Pele is king of the soccer field, and you could be king of the kitchen.
Is this like somebody advertising for Pele's wife or something?
No, this was in The Simpsons.
Alright. How do you get in there? This game's so big, it's very easy to miss something.
Boop.
I think I might end the stream here because it's getting quite late.
Oh no.
Yes. Well, thanks for you all coming on anyway. No. See you later.
Okay, take care.
Bye.
I gotta call the plant and warn them.
That's good, Jill. See you later.
The fingers you have used to dial are too fat. To obtain a special dialing wand, please mash the keypad with your